Okay. All right, folks. Well, we're back here in the Wenatchee Gym, and we have the game we're going to be broadcasting between Brewster and Mt Vernon Christian. We got my buddy Gordon over here.
I can't find it.
I just started it.
Like just seconds ago?
Yeah, just seconds
Did
ago.
I just come through?
Yeah, you.
Hi, Meredith.
There you go. So, Pastor Gordon over here saying hi to his lovely daughter. But yes, it should be coming up. There you go.
I'm sitting here thinking,
I know. Yeah, that's what happens, you know. All right. So we are sitting here getting ready for this game to kick off, and we're gonna have some fun with this one. Obviously, Brewster ladies are the higher seeds, so they are the home team. Mt Vernon Christian Hurricanes, 19-3. The only team I see that we played in common that I remember anyway, or can see, is Rainier. Rainier beat Mt Vernon Christian 60-39 earlier in the season, though, so you don't know, how it has transpired since then, or what has transpired since then. But Lady Bears are wanting to make a statement, as they want to get to double elimination on Thursday immediately to the quarterfinals, which I think they have every chance of doing. Lady Bears played some really good ball, and during the district playoffs, it was pretty impressive what they were accomplished there as well. So, looking forward to seeing how they do here today, and we will see here. So, Brewster is the number 3 seed behind Adna and Rainier. And Mt Vernon Christian comes in as the number 6 seed. The loser of today's game will play Columbia Burbank in a loser out round on Wednesday at 3:45 p.m. The winner is going to play winner of 11. Oh, yeah. So if you win, you're into the quarterfinals, double elimination, etc. Reardon beat Napavine, so Reardon's in the quarterfinals. Man, the one upset was Northwest Christian Colbert took down Rainier 53-42, so the number 8 seed upset the number 1 seed. Adna, number 2 seed, won over number 7 seed Cle-Elum 70-54. Number 9 seed Mapton beat LaConner, the number 16 seed, 66-37. Columbia Burbank, number 11 seed, beat the 14 seed 58-35 over Mossy Rock. Yeah, we got Northwest Christian, a number 8 seed, already in the quarterfinals, with Reardon, the number 4 seed, and Adden, the number 2 seed. So, win this one, go to Thursday, lose this one, and you play Columbia Burbank on Wednesday in a loser out. The Bears took care of Columbia Burbank 49-34 in districts. So, let's see. They have a Mt Vernon Christian. Alexa Brown averages 12.8 points per game, and Ruthie Uzima averages 13.8. It drops to 6.5 for Carol Ann Rotipka. Wagon, Kola, Brunk, Vanderbosch, Rosina, Shot, Burnson, Fitzgerald, Milner, Rotipka. All right, well, 11 minutes left. Actually, I'm going to throw up an interview that we had with one of the Lady Bears. All right. So we have another student athlete we're going to interview, and your name is?
Camila Maldonado.
Okay. Who are your mom and dad?
My mom is Gabriela Maldonado and my dad, Jose Maldonado.
Okay, and what does your mom do?
My mom is an elementary school teacher and my dad owns his own company.
Oh, cool. That's awesome. All right. How long have you lived in Brewster?
My whole life.
Ah, what do you think of Brewster?
I love it. It's beautiful. Honestly.
Okay. Well, that is good. And what grade are you in this year?
I'm a freshman.
You're a freshman. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. And you are playing on the varsity team. You're going to postseason with them. I've seen you suited up. So you excited about Saturday?
I'm super excited.
Good. You guys think you're prepared?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah, we're a really strong team. So.
That's true. It is going to be a lot of fun to watch you guys. All right. So besides playing sports, what else do you do in Brewster?
I like to help out at my church.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's what you do. What do you belong to like FFA or anything else in the school at all?
I am part of the FFA.
Okay, so you are part of the FFA. Yeah. Okay, cool. All right. So far this season, what's your favorite sports memory?
My favorite sports memory is my first time actually getting to play with the varsity girls because it was a whole new experience in Wenatchee. It was nervous. I was really nervous, but it was amazing. It was super fun.
That's cool. All right. Now, what other sports do you play besides basketball?
I run cross country and track and field.
Okay, so you do it all. All right. So over your entire sports career, do you have a favorite memory?
I do. It's going to state with my 8th grade tournament team.
Oh, okay. And that would have been in Spokane?
Yes.
Okay. How'd you guys do?
We did amazing. I think we got like 4th.
Okay, that's good. That's a big tournament, so that's awesome. All right. So any siblings?
I have one sibling, an older brother.
Okay. And how old is he?
He is about to turn 22.
Okay, so he's out of school.
Yeah.
So he doesn't get to pick on you. Okay, that's fair. Well, good. Well, I think you guys are going to do really well this season, and I look forward to seeing you. Well, you guys are going to Spokane regardless. We're hoping that you end up going on Thursday, which I think you will. I think Saturday you win and you're into double elimination Thursday tournament. So it's going to be a lot of fun to see how you guys do. Honestly, I do think you guys got a chance at the gold ball. So it'll be a lot of fun to see there. Anything you'd like to share with the Brewster sports fans?
Just thank you, everyone, for your support. And I love that we're such a strong community and I always have each other's backs.
Hey, that's beautiful. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, folks, that was a great interview with a wonderful student athlete out on the floor here today. And gonna go ahead and we got 8 minutes left. Actually, I'm just gonna hold it here. Bears getting some basketballs and getting ready to warm up. Yep, hopefully the Bears do well here. We kicked down the resolution a little bit, so probably not as wonderful of a resolution as I would like, but we seem to have been struggling with the cellular connection, so hopefully this will help and not have it pause and drive you guys nuts. At least that's what I'm hoping. So we're going to roll with it. And I have our lovely band over here and our cheerleaders. I appreciate them very much. I love having them come down to these events and, root on their team. And I love that. So, and I love the fact they will also play for other bands. A number of folks from Mt Vernon Christian here today. They actually are, well, I mean, makes total sense, right? They've got the girls' game going on right now. And then right after this, the Liberty Bell boys will be taking on the Mt Vernon Christian boys. So, and that one is, let me see, because this is a number 3 versus 6 seed. Let's see what the seeding is for the boys. I think, yeah, number 10. So Liberty Bell boys came in as a number 10 seed, and the Mt Vernon Christian Hurricane boys came in as a 15 seed. So that will be a loser out game. We've got a score here. Reardon beat Toledo 73-35. So Okanagan plays Toledo at 9 a.m. on Wednesday and a loser out. Toledo is a number 6 seed. Trying to see if I can get to their all right, so that's that. Okay, schedule. So I'm trying to see if they played anybody. They played Edna. They lost to Edna. Okanagan beat Edna. They were able to beat Warden. They were able to beat Rainier. They lost to Napavine, which Rainier, they were able to beat Edna by 1 and lost to Reardon. Well, Toledo looks to be a pretty good team, so Okanagan, but you know, that's the thing. Okanagan is a really good team. When they were on, man, like the way they played in the second half of last night, if they will do that all the way through against their games, against Toledo and others, there is a reason they were the number 8 RPI team. And they ended up coming in as an 11 seed. But Carter gets completely healthy, and they really want it and play like they did in that second half where they erased the deficit and took the victory. They play like that, they could go deep. I really do believe they could go deep. They take advantage of their height and their skill set. I think they could do well. But they're going to need to do that against Toledo. So we'll have to see. All right, Brian Ellis and his lovely wife down here in front of me, broadcasting for KOZI Radio. We're here. I'm trying to see who else is here. Oh, it looks like Jim Skinner's here. Not sure who else is here. But awesome to see the media here supporting the student athletes in the first regional round of state. You know, I want to say it's at state. It's a state game, but just I don't know. You know me, folks. I would rather be in Spokane. All right, look at that sun streaming through those doors. Gotta love that. 1st of March. All right, well, 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Why am I so nervous? Why am I so nervous? I shouldn't be. Oh, goodness. I appreciate all the student athletes out on the floor. Doesn't matter where they're from. You know that their parents, probably their grandparents, the rest of their family, their siblings. I mean, you got to drive kids to practices, to tournaments, to, you know, games, you name it. So there's a lot of effort that goes into this. And the number of hours of practice for the coaches and the student athletes, it's like, wow. And you just know that they are investing that time, and I'm sure some of them have the goal of going on and playing at the collegiate level. And, you know, wouldn't it be fun to see some of these ladies make it on even beyond that? But, you know, Morgan McGuire, very talented student athlete in everything she does. Going to be playing rodeo or doing, I don't know, playing rodeo, doing rodeo, playing rodeo, doing, I don't know. She'll be doing rodeo in college, and that's exciting. I'm happy for her. She absolutely loves that, wants to be a vet. She'll be an amazing vet. She's had animals for her entire life. Her home looks like a zoo, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, watching her shoot, just a stellar player, stellar young lady. Appreciated watching her grow up in grace, and just a lot of fine young student athletes that I've gotten to know over the years out on the court there today. And they'll be in Spokane. They'll be in Spokane regardless. Both these teams will. One of them gets to automatically go to the quarterfinals and the final 8. And the other one's going to have to win on Wednesday to get there. So hopefully the ladies are on today and play like they're quite capable of, which I'm sure is everybody's plan. My dream of them seeing, well, I guess Rainier could, well, no, I think, let's see. With that surprise with Northwest Christian winning. Well, Oh, this is. No, it's girls. Yeah, Mount Vernon Christian beating Rainier. So Brewster wins. That puts him up here. No, that puts him over here. So they would face Napavine in the semis. Or, excuse me, they would face Rainier in the semis. Yeah, so unless something unexpected happens here for this one, we would actually run in, assuming Rainier is able to handle Mapton. Mapton's a really good team, actually. If Rainier is able to handle Mapton, then they're going to have to play Edna and beat Edna to get to the semis. They get that far, and our Bears beat whoever they face on Thursday, then they would be into the semis against Rainier. So they wouldn't run at each other in the championship. They'd run each other one game earlier. But all right. Well, folks. Oh, goodness.
Welcome, basketball fans, to Meeting State basketball. Tonight, Brewster Bears versus the Mt Vernon Christian Hurricanes. Now let's see the non-starters for the Hurricanes. Number 5 with 5'8" freshman Grace Mounts. Number 12 with 5'7" junior Canada Brunk. Number 21 with 5'10" 8th grade Kenzie Finchon. Number 22 with 5'4" junior Margot Swinkerson. Number 23 of 5'3" 8th grade Myra Vanderbosch. Number 32 of 5'9" sophomore Kylie Fitzgerald. Now to the non-stars for the Brewster Bears. Number 10 of 5'4" junior Eileen Aparicio. Number 11 of 5'6" sophomore Bill Smith. Number 12 of junior 5'6" Taylor Shipley. Number 14 of 5'4" senior Rosario O'Bara. Number 24 of senior 5'5" Abby Manatz. And number 40 of 5'8" freshman Lucy Ramirez.
Not at all.
Now speak today's starters for Mount Vernon. Number 3 of 5'6" junior Alexa Brown.
So Brown.
For Brewster, number 20 of 5'8" sophomore
Pepper.
For Hurricanes, number 10 of 5'8" senior Kayla Van Hoffhaven. For Brewster Bears, number 21 the senior 5'10" Morgan McGuire.
Huffwagen.
Number 11 of 5'5" junior Avery McCullough.
Huffwagen McCullough.
For Brewster Bears, number 22 of 5'11" freshman
Berkeley.
For the Hurricanes, a 5'9" senior, number 20, Ruby Rosema.
Rosema. So Rosema.
Bears, number 30, 5'5" senior, for Mount Vernon, number 44, 6'2" sophomore, Carolyn Wojcicka.
Tipka. So Votipka.
5'9" sophomore, Paige.
6'2".
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please stand and work out the Brewster Bear Band play our national anthem.
Okay, Bears are playing the national. Bears band playing the national anthem. Sure, they're going to do a great job. All right, they did a great job as usual. Now let's see. Who gets to jump? I think it's Morgan usually. And it is. So Morgan out there. I've got a feeling she's going to be jumping against Gotipka, 6'2", sophomore. And that's who she is jumping against. All right, let's see who controls it. Actually, we got to wait for the flag to get up. All right, Mount Vernon starts off quick, doesn't drop. Pepper takes the ball away. Oh, almost loses her handle there. Puts it over to Morgan. Morgan drives around, gets it out, back out to Pepper. Pepper puts it across to Berkeley. Berkeley fires a three, doesn't drop. Morgan comes in underneath, puts it up. Gonna go out of bounds, gonna say it's a bare ball. Bears have an inbound play here. Puts it out to Pepper. Over to Grace. Berkeley. Page. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Over to Morgan. Morgan drives. Puts it up and in. 2-0. Out to Brown. Hurricanes. Back to Brown. Brown drives around. And they're going to say player control foul. And Hurricanes going to pressure the Bears. Puts it into Morgan. Back to Pepper. Oh, they're playing one-on-one. Pepper just goes and lays it up and in. Doesn't drop, but Pepper gets the rebound. Drives it out. Page over the top. Berkeley brings it out. Out to Pepper. Pepper for a three. 5-0, 6:30 left here in the first. Brown passes it off. I can't see their numbers real well. Sorry, folks. That's Brown with it right now. Puts it over to Rosema. Doesn't drop. Berkeley with it. Gives it to Pepper. Pepper just lets traffic go by. Over to Page. Page drives. Puts it up and in. 7-0. Gets it away, up to Pepper. Pepper pulls up, sinks it. I was going to say their coach is going to call a timeout with that. 9-0. .537 left in the first. Bears up 9-0. The Hurricanes have had some shots. They just haven't dropped. You know they will start dropping. So this isn't indicative of how this game is going to end up. Part of me that wishes it would be, but, you know, we know better. Okay. All right. All right. So they inbound to Brown. Bears have put on a little bit of pressure. Pepper on Brown. Rosema. Brown for a three. Doesn't drop. Good block out by Grace. Bears with the ball. Pepper with it. Over to Berkeley, Morgan. Oh, Pepper wasn't looking, but they end up with it. Pepper was not expecting that. Pepper to inbound. 5:07 left here. Grace for a three. Grace puts it off the backboard and in. Okay, Brown with it. Pepper on Brown. Drives around. Pepper gets it away. Oh, tries to force it in underneath to Grace, and it just wasn't quite open, but knocked out of bounds. So Fitzgerald coming in, on Tipka coming out, Brunk coming in. I'm not sure who else came out. Morgan with it. Pepper. Pepper. Berkeley for a three. Oh, that looked good. Back to Page. Grace, Morgan. Grace, Berkeley. Page. No foul called. Brown with it. Trying to drive around, kicks it out, three put up, doesn't drop. Good block out by Morgan. Oh, I guess I haven't zoomed in a little bit much. Maybe I should back that out so you guys don't have to watch quite as much. All right, so into Grace, back to Pepper. Pepper for a three. 15-0. Brown with it. Brown trying to drive around. Fitzgerald. 10 fires, doesn't drop. I'm going to say it's a Brewster ball. Brunk there. Let's see. McCullough coming in. McCullough. All right, Pepper with it. Morgan with it. Up and in. 17-0. Brown with it. Brown driving. Doesn't get it to drop. Get the rebound. Get underneath. Still doesn't drop. Page with it. Nice job, Pepper. Out of bounds, throws it back to Page. Good heads up play. Back to Pepper. Morgan. Pepper. 19-0. 2:32 left in the first. Brown with it. Fires a three ball. Gets that one. She is their second leading scorer. 20 is their other one. Brunk covering Pepper. Pepper brings it across. Over to Morgan. And Morgan just drives and puts it up. Doesn't drop and doesn't get the rebound. Rosema trying to get it. Page gets it away. Page fires a deep three. Doesn't go in. Out to Brown again. Nobody out there on her. Doesn't drop. Berkeley gets the rebound. Morgan with it. Gives it to Pepper. Gonna call a foul on that one. So Pepper will be going to the line. 19-3 with 1:31 left here in the first. So Pepper will get to shoot a couple. Gets the first one, 23. All right, so bringing in Kara and Hialeah, giving Morgan and Grace a little breather. Doesn't get the second one to drop. Brown with the rebound. No, that wasn't Brown. I'm sorry. That was McCullough. Mounts with it. Out to Brunk. Brunk feeds Van Huffwagen. Kara gets it away. Gives it back to Page. Page driving. Gets it across the timeline. Gives it to Kara. Kara to Hialeah. Hialeah back to Kara. Over to Pepper. Pepper for 3. Doesn't drop. But Tipka with the rebound. On Tipka with it. Brunk. Brunk fires a 3. Does not drop. And Page with the rebound and the foul. That'll be 3 fouls. 35 seconds left here in the first period. Pepper to, okay, Brown coming back in and Rosena coming in. Their top 2 scorers. Giving Berkeley a little breather. Lisi coming in. Okay, Pepper inbounds to Kara. Back to Pepper. 33 seconds, 27 on the shot clock. Pepper drives, kicks it out to Page. Page, let me see what I want to do. Oh, gets it stolen away. 20 seconds left. Brown with it. 14, 13. Von Tipka. Throws it out of bounds. It'll be bare ball with 4.5. Oh. Doesn't drop. Into 1. Bears up 20-3. Again, you know, you can't take these early 17 points. You go, oh, that's a lot. It is a fair amount, but the problem is you just don't know what's going to happen. One of the things that always worries me about any team, there's a lot of teams I've seen get a lead and then they feel like, oh, I got to hold the lead, and they get, I don't want to say complacent. I don't know the right exact word, but next thing you know, it disappears. And I just don't want to see that for the Bears. I'm hoping, and I have seen them. I've seen them in the past continue to pour it on. You don't want to let off the accelerator is what I'm trying to say. You just want to pour it on and just continue to build this lead until you get to a 40-point running clock, which would be great, which they're quite capable of. They've already got a 17-point lead in 1 quarter. So coach is leaving the players on the floor that ended the first, resting some of her starters. All right, inbounds to Kara. Pepper. Lisi doesn't drop. Oh, that's her number 2 scorer. Doesn't drop. Pepper and Page end up kind of fighting over it, and it goes out of bounds. All right, coach putting back in some more of the starters. Putting in Grace and Morgan. It'll be Mt Vernon ball underneath their hoop. Out to Brown. Doesn't drop for her, but she ends up getting a rebound. And 2 points. 20-5. Grace with it. Grace wisely pulls it back, gives it out to Pepper. Out to Morgan. No. Then Tipka gets the rebound for Mt Vernon Christian. Brown with it. Then Tipka with it. Tries to fire it, and they're going to say it's their ball. They tipped it and went off of Brewster's hands as it went out of bounds. All right, so. All right, so Mt Vernon ball underneath their hoop. So it'll be, she ended up hitting the back of the backboard trying to make that inbound play. They just circle back around. Somebody chases them, and there you go. Okay, they're fine. They're going to try to put on some pressure. And Pepper cuts through it. Puts it out to Kara. Kara to Morgan. Morgan with it. Grace with it. Kara with it. Kara with a 3-ball. Doesn't drop, not able to get the rebound. Quickly down the floor. Brown. Up and in. 20-7. Rosema, their second leading scorer. Or I think she is their leading scorer. Yeah, she's leading scorer. They're only giving themselves one shot at it. Rosema with it. Puts it over to Brown. Into Kara's hand. Kara puts it up to Morgan. And she gets bumped, so she'll be going to the line to shoot 2. 5:32 left in the half, 20-7. Morgan at the line to shoot 2. Doesn't get the first one. Mt Vernon bringing in three new players. Leaving Brown and Rosema in there, the leading scorers. Morgan doesn't get either one, and they're gonna say she missed the hoop. All right, 20-7, 5:32 left here in the first half. Into Brown. And Morgan takes it away. And she gets fouled again. 5:19. She'll get to shoot 2 more. Gets that one. And Hofwagen comes in for Rosema. Doesn't get that one. Berkeley has her hands on it. Gonna say it bounced off of her, off Page, so it'll be Mt Vernon ball. 5:15 left here in the first half. Inbounds to Brown. Oh, goes a little too hot for Fitzgerald to handle. Pressure. Almost gets it stolen away. Pepper just going to the hoop. 23-7, Brown with it, 4:52. Head fake. Oh, she's going to say she got her. Part of that is when you're going to do a block from behind, you don't have to bring the arm all the way down. It's just a little gentler, and you have it, you know. But definitely wasn't getting an opportunity to make the shot. First one doesn't drop for her. All right, Von Tipka going back in. Second one doesn't drop. Morgan gets the rebound. She just goes around him. Doesn't get the foul call. Brown with it. Back to Kara. Kara for a three. That one is not going to drop. Brown with it. Bounces it off. Kara gets it. Gives it to Paige. And timeout Brewster. 4:11 left here in the first half. Brewster up 23-7. Coach wanting to give the girls a little talk with them a little bit. Let them know what she wants to see here. For the last little bit. Bears just came out and just went at it. I mean, part of it was Mount Vernon's shots were not dropping, which I've seen. Brewster's been there, and Brewster's were. They just sunk a lot of them. And again, like I said, we don't want to count. It doesn't matter what the score is. It isn't enough. You're in the state championships at this point. All right, Paige inbounds to Pepper. Pepper brings it down. Drives through and gets it stolen away. She thought she had a pass over to Hialeah, but that didn't happen. They saw it coming and throws it out of bounds, and it's going to be Brewster ball. Brown is doing everything she can. She is frustrated. All right, so cleaning up a little bit of a wet spot on the floor, so no one gets hurt. 3:55 remaining here in the first half. Into Kara. Kara drives around, kicks it back to Berkeley. Berkeley, doesn't drop. Paige comes out of there with it, puts it back in, up and in. Kara gets that one. Tries to throw it up. Then Tipka comes down, puts it to Paige. Paige with it. Up and in by Berkeley. 27-7. 3:11 left in the first half. Van Tipka gets it taken away. Gives it back. Paige gives it to Pepper. Pepper brings it across the timeline. 2:52 remaining in the first half. Pepper kind of goes around everybody and up and in. 29-7. Hurricanes are like, oh my goodness. We feel like we got hit by a hurricane. Let's take a timeout and see if we can regroup. Because they continue to extend their lead on us, and we don't want to see that as they head into the halftime period. Hurricanes are still going to Spokane. They're just going to have to win on Wednesdays, so that's the challenge that they're going to face. 29-7. Pepper with 15 so far for the Brewster. Rosema with 4 and Brown with 3 for Mount Vernon. All right. Mount Vernon will have the ball. All right, 2:44 remain here in the first. Inbound to Brown. Brown trying to get around. Hofwagen. Over to Brown. Oh, I'm going to say block. That'll be her second. Yeah. So, McCullough at the line. McCullough. They're going to bring Pepper out for the last 2:20 here. Put Morgan back in. McCullough misses the first one. See if she can get the second one. She gets the second one. 29-8. Page with it. Drives over to the side. Gives it to Berkeley. Berkeley to Hialeah. Over to Morgan. Morgan drives. Berkeley with it. McCullough hits a 2. 29-10. Page with it. Over to Berkeley. Kara. Page. Kara doesn't drop. Rebound. Doesn't drop. Brown with it. Oh no, yeah, it is Brown. He's waiting to call that one. You got to get around the other side of her. And try and let them, they're going to have to throw it over you. 1:05 left here in the first half. Bears up 29-10. That was a missed opportunity. Leasy with it, gives it up to Morgan. Morgan drives, gives it to Leasy. Into Kara. Kara drives. Gets fouled. Going to go to the line and shoot 2. 49.1 left here in the first half. Kara. Typically a pretty good foul shooter. This is the first one. Okay. Liv coming in. Giving Paige a little break. Last 49 seconds. Kara seems she can get the second one, and she doesn't. Rebound out of there. Brown with it. Brown for a 3-ball. Misses. Kara gets it. Over to Leasy. Up to Berkeley. Over. 33.3. 22 on the shot clock. Leasy gets 2. 31-10. 27 seconds left. Brown with it. They're going to set her up to try and get her to be able to sink a 3-ball is what they're going to do. Or, well, I guess not her, but Leasy gets it. Puts it out to Liv. Up to Berkeley. Sorry, Berkeley. I didn't. Oh, Kara for a 3 off. 2. Well, time expired, but puts it off the backboard. Oh, 31-10 as they head into their locker rooms. Bears have a 21-point lead after the first half. All right, folks, we're going to put up an interview that we did with our new athletic director. I really appreciate what he's been doing for the athletics at Brewster. Okay, sports fans, today we have the honor of interviewing Travis Todd, the new athletic director at Brewster High School. And where are you from, Travis?
Grew up down in Odessa, Washington, went to high school there.
Okay.
Had a brief stint. My parents first started teaching over in Bridgeport, actually.
Oh.
So I went to kindergarten and first grade there, and then the rest of my education was down in Odessa.
Okay.
So.
What sports did you play down there?
Football, basketball, and baseball.
Okay. Three-sport athlete.
Yep. Dad was a coach and teacher, and Mom taught as well, but my dad was able to coach me in football and baseball. So.
Oh, cool. Yep. Did you go on to college?
I did.
Okay.
Went to Whitworth. I played football there for 4 years.
Wow.
1 year of baseball, and I was supposed to pitch there and then be an offensive lineman, and those don't really line up as far as body types, so I chose with the one that I liked a little more at that point, and stuck with that one. So, yeah, got my education degree down over in Whitworth. And
okay. And what did after Whitworth? Where did you go?
Ended up here.
Okay.
It was actually at the State B tournament.
Okay.
That I so when my dad's taught in Bridgeport, he was getting his master's with Eric Dreesen at the time in administration, and as their careers developed, Eric became the superintendent here, and I was graduating from Whitworth that spring, and my dad said, why don't you go up and have a conversation with Eric and see if they have any openings coming up, and went and had a conversation with him. He said, give me your application and resume, and they had a elementary position open, and I put in for it in April and was hired a couple weeks before I even graduated. So
wow.
Knew I had a job in the fall, and that's kind of how I got here.
You got here.
Met my wife. I figured I'd be here a couple years and head back closer to Spokane, but yeah, her roots are pretty deep here, so I'm not going anywhere.
No, you're stuck here forever. You know that.
And I'm okay with that.
And you're okay with that.
Yep,
It's been neat. Well, that's it. You said you love it. And one of the neat things about interviewing a lot of the student athletes this year, you ask them, I love Brewster. I wanted, this is a great place. This is where they want to be. So it's been neat to hear that.
Yeah.
So, well, you've been at Brewster. What all have you done?
First, I think I taught 5th grade for 4 or 5 years, and I moved to middle school, taught math at the 6th grade level and 8th grade level. Went and got my master's at Central Washington University and got endorsed in physical education and health. Did that for a year at the middle school. This is my 2nd year at the high school, and I'm doing that 4 periods a day right now, and have a prep period and then 2 periods of athletic directing. So.
Okay. And with athletic directing, what all do you do?
It's a lot.
It is.
I'm learning, but, just a lot of scheduling, just communicating between the school and parents, players, working with coaches, scheduling games, working with the officials, making sure they're ready to go and everybody's on the same page. A lot of moving parts. It's not just show up and play. So learning all that different stuff, working with WIA a lot right now with the girls going to state basketball. So learning all the ins and outs of that. But I have some pretty good resources that I tap into with my dad being he was athletic director as well for a while. And I work a lot with just the other ADs in the league. They've been a big help. And the athletic director at Moses Lake actually has been a big help. He's a pretty prominent athletic director in our district, and if I have any major questions or concerns or anything like that, I usually shoot him an email and he gets back to me. He's a great guy.
Well, that's cool. Well, and double whammy in a sense. You become athletic director and they switch from District 6, now we're District 5 and leagues and all kinds of fun stuff.
Yeah, so that was kind of interesting jumping in on that aspect because not everybody knew what was going on. And so we're working a lot with the EWAC down south, trying to develop a little better postseason play in brackets, so hopefully they get better. I wasn't a huge fan of this basketball's bracket, but hopefully it gets better in the future and we have a little better district basketball tournament and bigger like the other districts in our state. So.
I don't know if you listen to me. I get on my soapbox every time talking about that.
Yeah.
So, but I think it's great. I think it's cool. I think it's neat to see. I'm also a big fan. I wish they'd just take 16 teams to Spokane and forget the regional round, but that's me.
I hear you.
So,
I hear you.
But
I don't think you're the only person that feels that way. So.
yeah. Well, maybe we can get some advantage there. Obviously, how many you and your wife now have been married for?
We've been married for 10 years.
Wow.
Almost 11 coming
Okay.
up this summer, and have 5 kids.
Okay.
Just had our 5th last November, right in the middle of football season. So
You coach football too, don't you?
I do.
Oh boy.
Yep. Been
Okay.
doing that since I got here. So
Right.
yeah, we're busy.
Well,
But it's a good busy.
It is. It's neat to watch you and Martha and the kids and everything that's going on. It's neat to see you part of the community and everything you're doing. Personally, I love the way that you're putting out posts, social media posts about what's going on here. I love that, and I'm sharing a lot of them, and they're really good. So I appreciate that.
I want the community to be informed and in the know. So
Right. No, that's been great. Well, you got anything for Brewster sports fans?
try to make it down to the game on Saturday.
Okay.
The girls are playing tough right now. They were battle tested last week, got into some foul trouble, but it was nice to see a lot of the other girls step up and do a really good job and just keep competing. But proud of them. Christina's doing a good job, but it's fun to watch them play, and hopefully they can bring back the gold ball. That's the plan. But
It is, and I think they got a good shot at it this year. With the way I watched them play Rainier, I mean, only one. They lost by 1 to Rainier,
Right.
And that Rainier's a good program.
They are.
Yep. So
there's some good players out there.
Yep.
It's fun to watch 2B girls basketball right now.
it is.
But it'll be a fun tournament, I think.
Yep.
Because there's a lot up in the air.
Right.
So there should be a lot of good games over in Spokane.
Yep. No, I agree. So that'll be a lot of fun. Well, we'll probably come interview again sometime.
Okay.
I appreciate your time.
Yep.
All
Thanks,
right.
Roy.
You're welcome.
A wonderful interview with Athletic Director Travis Todd. Appreciated him taking the time to chat with us. Enjoyed that interview, and sure we'll be chatting with him again. Bears out on the floor. Hurricanes out on the floor. Sure, 31-10. Bears have been doing a great job at defense on the leading scorers, with number 3, Alexa Brown, averaging 12.8 points per game, and Ruthie Rosema, number 20, with 13.8. And they're at 3 and 4, respectively. So the Bears doing a good job there. And we're going to hope they continue to do that here in the second half and hold the Hurricanes in check while they extend their lead. I mean, there's a part of me that'd love to see us get to a 40-point running clock. But, you know, we did see that earlier today. So we'll see how it goes here in the second half. And the Bears are going to do well, I'm sure. And like I said, I really think the Bears have a good shot at that gold ball if they can just play like they're capable of. And, you know, there's some shots they need to hit here in the second half and make sure they're playing good D, and I think they're going to walk away and get themselves to the quarterfinal round and then hopefully into the championship. Oh, goodness. Day full of basketball. That's what this is all about, isn't it? Yes, it is. Looking forward to Spokane and being over there broadcasting for you. Have one more game following this one. We'll do the Mt Vernon Christian boys versus the Liberty Bell boys. Got a lot of young men on the Liberty Bell team that I really appreciate and want to see them out here. Their game is a loser out, so want to be around for that one. All right. Looks like Mt Vernon will have the ball to start the second half. Brown with it again. And Tipka. Oh, Rosema gets it up and in. Morgan bringing it down. Kicks it over to Page. Oh, gets it just taken away from her. Gives it over to Brown. Falls down, rolls with it. Rosema with it. Out to Brown. Deep 3-ball. Van Tipka gets it, gets knocked down out of her hands, but they're going to say foul. That'll be Morgan's second. All right, so Von Tipka will be putting up 2. 31-12, 7:09 left here in the third. Misses that one. Misses both of them. Going to say it remains with them. Berkeley didn't get position, and Van Hofwagen got herself in there and got the rebound. Going to try and feed. Oh, that time it comes to Pepper. They're going to say foul on Rosema. Yep, Rosema. That'll be her second. She's got 6 points so far. Inbounds to Grace. Grace to Page. Page comes this side, picks up her dribble. Almost gets it taken away. Grace with it. Puts it over to Morgan. Takes it out. Gets it taken away. Brown with it. Mount Vernon's doing everything they can. They are coming out, they came out with a renewed sense of fire to try and turn this thing around, but let's see what happens here. Putting on pressure. Inbounds to Kara. Over to Morgan. Oh, Van Tipka almost gets it away. Page gives it to Pepper. Doesn't drop. Rosema with it. Brown with it. McCullough. Morgan with it. Morgan kind of just comes between everybody. Tries to feed it in underneath. Doesn't get it there. But it'll be bare ball underneath with 5:41 left here in the third. Pepper to inbound. Gives it to Van Tipka. Page is not able to get it in. It'll be on Berkeley. It'll be her first, second team foul. Yep. All right. Kara with it. Back to Pepper. Page stuffs that one, gets the ball back. All right, so Mount Vernon ball, 31-14. Brown with it, Alea on her. Morgan gambles. Rosema with it. Doesn't drop. Morgan comes out of there with it. And Tipka Puts it back over to Kara. Berkeley with it. Up and in. Brown with it. Rosema to Brown for a three. Doesn't drop. Page with it. Up to Hialeah. And she can't quite hold on to it. So it'll be Mount Vernon ball. Mount Vernon bringing in another squad, mostly. So Mounts in, Brown in, so that's into Mounts. Brunk. Morgan with it. Kara with it. Oh, I'm going to say it's Mount Vernon ball. Mounts. Rosema with it. Page gets it away. Go around and make a right-handed lay-in. Don't worry about the foul. (33-16). Mount Vernon had 3 opportunities there. Bears couldn't seem to get a rebound in that one. Page with it. Over to Morgan. Morgan for a 3. Doesn't drop. Nobody in to get the rebound. Doesn't drop. Rosema with it. Off to Kara. Over to Morgan. Berkeley. Hialeah. So she'll be shooting 2. 33-18, 2:15 left here in the third. Doesn't get the first one to drop. Pepper back in. Putting most of their squad back in if they had a little rest. Brunk. Tipka. Doesn't get either one of them. Uh-oh. 3-on-1. Doesn't drop. Bears come out of there with it. Pepper with it. Gets it tipped away. Page with it. Pepper with it. And Tipka with it. Brown with it. Pepper with it. Pepper taking her time coming up the floor. Rosema getting ready to check back in. Up and in. 35-18. Brown with it. Brunk. Then Tipka gets that one. Pepper with it. 1:04 left here in the third.
Pepper. So Bear inbound. 35-20, 49.8. Rosema coming back in. Nicola coming out. Kara with it. Doesn't drop. Brown with it. 39 seconds left here in the third. Throws it out of bounds, and it will be Bear ball with 27 seconds left here in the third. Okay. Pepper to inbound, 27 seconds here in the third. Page with it. Uh-oh. Something happened. Block. So is that 5? That's 5. She's going to the line. Is that 5 or 4? I guess it's 4. 13.4 seconds. That was just didn't quite drop. All right, 35-20. As we head into the final 8 minutes. Rosema up to 10 points. Brown at 3. Morgan with 7. Coach talking to the team, telling them what she wants to see here in the last 8 minutes. It will be Mount Vernon ball to start the fourth quarter. Brown with it. Throws it away. Get into Morgan. Ah. He's riding her up. Yep. So 10. So that'll be her second, but that'll be the first team foul. Inbounds to Page. Nice job, Grace. Over to Morgan. 37-20. Brown with it. Say they held her. That's going to be 44. So Von Tipka
7:08 remain in the game, 37-20. 2 team fouls now on Mount Vernon. Inbounds to Page. Gets it stolen away. Morgan just got her hand on top of that ball, and that was it. All right, so Mount Vernon's going to try an inbound play here. Doesn't. Ends up being Brewster ball. 6:49 remain. 37-20. Into Kara. Back to Pepper. Up and in. Easy gets another 2 for the Bears. Brown with it. Van Tipka. Leasy. Morgan just basically took it away from Van Tipka. Pepper. 6:16 left. Pepper fires a 3. 42-20. Brown with it. Brown again with it. Puts it back to Van. Brown trying to get around. Gives it to McCullough. Grace with it. Back to Pepper. Wise move. 5:43. Rosema with it. And fouled her, so she'll go shoot 2. .5:30 left. Rosema, first one doesn't drop for her. Gets that one. 42-21. Inbound to Pepper. Over to Morgan. Morgan to Leasy. Back to Morgan. Push. Be foul number 3. 20, so that'll be her 3rd. Pepper to inbound. Puts it into Kara. Kara wisely takes it back out around. It was almost a turnover. Over to Leasy. Over to Morgan. Back to Kara. Kara goes up and puts it up and in. 44-21. Brown with it. Spinning around. All right, so rebound Grace. Over to Pepper. Into Morgan. Up and in. 46-21. Brown with it. Rosema. Off. It's going to say it's Mount Vernon ball. Okay, Von Tipka going back in. Who else is going on? Oh, Page is back in. We brought Morgan out. Feed it to Von Tipka. Ah, almost. Almost.
All right, so Mount Vernon to inbound again. 4:14 remain, 46-21. No, I'm going to say she got her on the arm. So that'll be Berkeley's second foul, second team foul. And Tipka gets that one, 46-22. Call it jump ball. And it'll be bear ball with 4:08 left in the game. Page with it. Pepper with it. Berkeley with it. Pepper. Doesn't drop. Grace with it. Nice rebound and put back. 48-22. Brown with it. Grace gets the rebound, gives it to Page. Puts it down to Hialeah. Back to Page. Up to Grace. Grace drives. So that'll be 4. 20, that'll be 4 on Rosema. So she's going to shoot 2. Grace has 5 points on the night, no fouls. It's awesome. And make that 6 points. Appreciate Grace, wonderful young lady. Doesn't get that one to drop. And it'll be Mount Vernon ball. 3:15 remain in the game. Von Tipka going out and McCullough coming in. Brunk to inbound to Brown. Brown tries to just put it up and in. Grace with the rebound, gives it to Pepper. Pepper bringing it back. 2:57 remaining, 6 possessions. Into Page. Grace with it. Berkeley with it. 51-22. Brown with it. Rosema with it. Oh, Grace got a foul. I had to say something, didn't I? All right, so Abby Pomatz coming in for Paige Wolf. Gets that one to drop. All right, timeout Mount Vernon. 2:15 left. 51-24. Cheering section over there, having some fun.
All right. Both teams back out on the floor.
And also reminders to remain off the court after the game and still have 1 point tonight. And you get prepared. Thank you.
Abby to inbound. Puts it into Pepper. They're going to start fouling here in a moment. Rosema. Brown's like 156. Up and in. 51-26. So Rosema is over her average, or right at her, almost at her average, at 13 points now. Her average is 13.8. Oh, I think. All right, Mount Vernon has subbed in a new squad. Decided he's going to play. He's going to play the new squad for the remainder of the game. 1:49 left. 51-26. Brewster coach doing the same thing. Pepper. Ilea. Whoa, little hard. All right, so Grace. Who else they've coming out? Well, they're bringing Pepper out. All right, so 51-26. 1:34 left in the game. Nope. All right, so Mounts. Some of these are not on. All right, so Hilea bringing it down. 1:17 left. Over to Liv. Liv drives around, puts up a little floater, doesn't drop. Kicked around on the ground a bit. Mt Vernon Christian bringing it down. Gonna shoot 2. 1 minute remain. 51-26. Gets that one. So Mounts sinks that one. Second one doesn't drop. Good block out by Rosario. Abby with the ball. Gives it to Hilea. Liv. Lisi. Down to Hilea. Lisi doesn't drop. Goes over the backboard, so it won't do any good here. All right, so what we got here? Mount Vernon driving around the edge. So I think he's just going to go Mounts again. So Mounts will be going to the free throw line with 30.3 left. Mounts going to put this one up. And she does, up and in. Doesn't drop. Rosario with it. Over to Hilea. 25 seconds left. Hilea to Liv with it. Abby with it. Hilea. Chipped away. Live with it. 7 seconds. It's about what's on the shot clock, too. Rosario with it. And that is the end, folks. Final 51-28. Bears will be into the quarterfinals, and they will play the winner of Nap. Let's see, maybe I should refresh this and maybe we know. No, we don't know who they're playing yet. So Tri-Cities Prep is playing Colfax. Winner of that plays Napavine. Winner of that, Napavine or Tri-Cities Prep / Colfax will end up playing Brewster on Thursday. So Brewster plays Thursday, and Mt Vernon Christian will play Columbia Burbank on Wednesday. All right, folks. Oh, Morgan and Rosema gets the little awards. Congratulations. All right, folks. Well, we're going to shut this one down because we got 50 minutes before the next one. All right. Thank you, guys.